भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Page number 18, Karika number 13, 1-3. अजाद्वै जायते यस्य दृष्टान्तस्तस्य नास्ति वै जाताच्च जायमानस्य न व्यवस्था प्रसज्यते. One of the important topic in Vedanta is about the creation. This Srishti, what I am experiencing in front of me, is it real or unreal? Different philosophers present in different ways. And Advaiti also, with the Uttara Mimamsakas, Advaitis also present the creation. And we have to see the comparative study of those philosophers' Srishti and ours Srishti and our opinion regarding Srishti. We have to study the comparative study. Because Shastra says there is a Srishti, and Shastra itself negates the Srishti. So the difficult portion where the student, Vedantic student, faces some confusion regarding this Srishti topic. Therefore, it is very important, Gaudapada Acharya presents that having established that Advaitam, Brahma, non-dual Brahman, to confirm that there is nothing other than non-dual Brahman. Further, he wants to clarify this creation, what you are seeing, is not real. So let us understand our standpoint first. We saw this in Taittiriya Upanishad, in Kathopanishad, in many other Upanishads also we saw. But this is the context. Let us have once again a bird eye view of our understanding of creation. Advaitis. Our presentation is Adhyaropa Apavada. We introduce the creation because Shastra says, Kathopanishad says, Taittiriya Upanishad says, Chandogya Upanishad says, the Srishti Vakyams are there. Tasmadva etasmad atmana akasha sambhutaha tat tejo asrujata. Chandogya Upanishad. All these prana, sense organs, 5 elements are born. Mundakopanishad we saw. Even Tattvabodha also we saw that there is a creation. Sthula, Sukshma, Karana, Prapancha is born from that Ishvara. All these statements, when we are introducing, it is for the sake of teaching we are introducing. Since we are experiencing the world, we don't say there is no world, but we say there is no real world. We say there is world, but there is no real world. That apparent world is there, experiential world is there, but factual world is not there. We never say there is no creation, because Shastra Pramanam is there. But Shastra presenting the creation with what intention? For the sake of teaching purpose. The abstract Brahman is very difficult to understand, who is beyond cause and effect. Karya Karana Vilakshanam Brahma cannot be grasped easily. Therefore, we have to see from concrete form, as though Brahman has created the universe. Deliberately Shastra introduce, even though it is not real. Shastra deliberately introduce there is a creation. Slowly Shastra itself says apavada, negates the whole creation. It's not real creation. An apparent creation is there. It is mithya maya creation. That which is experientially is there in front of you. That which cannot be explicable, inexplicable. This prapancha is called maya mithya anirvachaniyam. What is maya? Maya is that which is experientially real. Which is experientially real, tangible in front of me. Japan earthquake is real, tsunami is real, reactors are burning, that's so real. The volcano also real, everything is real, all of them are really not real. They are not really real. How can you say so, Swamini? All this is a matter, whole matter is just floating in the cosmos. So very difficult to accept. Very difficult to accept. What we say experientially real. All those calamities are experientially real, but from the absolute standpoint of that Atma, Brahman, they all belong to the lower order of reality. They all belong to lower order of reality. This lower order of reality is called Vyavaharika Satyam. Vyavaharically we are experiencing these all calamities. They are true, but they cannot touch the consciousness existent principle Brahma Chaitanyam. Brahma Chaitanyam is of the higher order of reality, Paramarthika Satyam. This matter, whatever is going on, modifications, changes are going on, belong to Vyavaharika Satyam. Therefore, nothing is really created, nothing is really destroyed. Creation is not there really, but an apparent unreal creation is there. This is our standpoint. Srishti, introduction, adhyaropa. Srishti, apavada, negation. So therefore, who is there now? Only Brahman was there, Brahman is there, Brahman ever will be there. Then there is no Srishti? Yes, really there is no Srishti. This is our standpoint. Then what is there? Mithya anadi, mithya Srishti, mithya maya is there. Mithya anadi, maya Srishti is there. Unreal maya, unreal Srishti is there. Experiential Srishti is there. Then how can you experience the world if everything is mithyana? Happily we can experience. No problem. Once it is unreal, how can you experience it? Yes, I am experiencing. After knowing there is no sunrise, the jnanam vandadikapram, Really, sunrise is not there, earth only moving. After this knowledge, are you experiencing the sunrise or not? In the knowledge and the experiencing the sunrise is not disturbing. Intellectually, I know there is no sunrise, but it is an appearance. It is an appearance, but it is not fact. Do you know that or not? After knowing this fact also you are experiencing or not? Similarly, Jnani also experience the unreal world, tangible world, internally knowing that there is no reality in the world. Therefore, it will not afflict the Jnani. The world will not afflict the Jnani. He will not undergo any turbulence. If any change happening in Vyavaharika Prapancha, body, mind, complex, in the family, children, anything happens, nothing can touch me. I am touch me not. I am touch me not. When I disidentify with my body, mind, complex, I can say I am touch me not. But normal problem is what? Worldly problem. Everybody identify themselves with body, mind, complex. Once you identify with the body, mind, complex, you cannot avoid sorrow. You cannot avoid insecurity, you cannot avoid worry, you cannot avoid fear, you cannot avoid all problems. All problems will come along with your identification. நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம்னா ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணிட்டு ப்ராப்ளம் வரக்கூடாதுன்னு சொன்ன அது எப்படி முடியும்? Once you identify with I am wife, I am husband, I am mother, I am father, I belong to, I am a Tamilian, I am a Brahmin, இதெல்லாம் வேற ஒன்னா ரெண்டா நிறைய இது ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணி ஐ வாண்ட் PHS. எப்படி? ஐ வாண்ட் PHS. இது ரெண்டும் நடக்காத காரியம். ஒரு வாட்டி ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணிட்டவன்னா இந்த PHSங்கிறது பீஸ், ஹாப்பினஸ், செக்யூரிட்டி நடக்காத காரியம். Therefore what? Intellectually disidentify with the body mind complex, even though you are in body mind complex. Just as you are disidentifying with your dream, you only have created the dream. All objects are emerged from you only in the night, yesterday night. Now are you identifying with your dream or not? Are you? And the dream பக்கத்திலே ஒட்டிண்டு இருக்க. Experientially real, but it is not touching me. You can say touch me not. What? Dream. அது பொய் சுவாமினி. அது எப்படியோ ஞானி கூட இந்த வேக்கிங் வேர்ல்டுன்னு பொய்யனி ஞானி சொல்ல முடியும். That's what Gaudapadacharya says. This is our standpoint of creation. Jnani status is this. Jnani mind level, intellectual level is this. Other philosophers, unfortunately, they take this Nyaya philosopher who what? Asatkaryavadi. That is real. Atom is real for him. From that only everything has come into creation. It is real for him. So atom is real, creation is also real. Then Sankhyavada, Satkaryavadi, Prakriti is real, creation is also real for him. But for us, not real. That is the difference between them and us. For them, Prakriti, Pradhanam is Nityam, Prapancha is also Nityam. Prakriti, Pradhanam is Karanam. What he said in 13th Karika? Pradhanam is Satyam, Nityam. Pradhanam Karanam is equal to Prakriti. Pradhanam Karanam Prakriti is Prapanchaha Karyam. Pradhanam Karanam Prakriti is Nityam is equal to Karya Prapanchaha. Then Karya Prapancha is what? He says, adi Anitya nu solla vendamo. That is Anityam If you karanam is equal to karyam sonna, karyam enna aidum? Prapancham also will become nityam. But what he is telling? Anityam. Prapancham is anityam. Prakriti maya is satyam for him. For us it is not satyam. Maya is also vyavaharika satyam for us because Shastra negates. Shastra negates Maya, therefore Maya is mithya. For Sankhya philosopher, what Maya is satyam. That Maya means what? Pradhanam prakriti. In his language. In his language, Maya pradhanam is real as Brahman, Purusha. You remember Bhagavad Gita, you can, which is chapter? 13th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. There we saw Sankhya philosophy fully. Therefore, Sankhya philosopher, pradhanam equal to prapancha, pradhanam nityam, if it is equal, prapancham also nityam ayadam. Yeah. Prapancham is anityam according to him. So either you have to accept prapancha also nitya. If prapancha nitya, pradhanam also must be nityam, okay. Prapancham anityam ani chonna, appo karanam kuda anityam ahanu. Therefore, there is a fallacy in his statement. Gaudapadacharya says, he is tarka pradhanam. Veda is secondary for him. So that's why he took what? Anumanam. I infer the universe. Because I am seeing the universe, the pradhanam must be the karanam. Because I see the universe, this anumanam is wrong anumanam. You have no drishtanta. You have no proper drishtanta. What is the lakshanam of anumanam? Yatra yatra dhumaha tatra tatra vannihi. Wherever there is smoke, there is fire. Previous experience, yatha mahanase. அதுக்கு திருஷ்டாந்தம் வச்சுதானே அனுமானம் பண்ண முடியும். அனுமானம் இல்லாத ஒரு பிரகிருத்தினி நான் அனுமானம் பண்றேன், பிரதானம் அனுமானம் பண்றேன்னு முன்னாடி எங்க பார்த்திருக்க நீங்க பிரகிருத்தினி? வேர் யூ சா பிரகிருதி பிரதானம் previously? திருஷ்டாந்தம் எங்க இருக்க? லைக் யூ ஹாவ் டு கிவ் எக்ஸாம்பிள். ஆர் தேர் டூ பிரகிருதிஸ் டு கிவ் எக்ஸாம்பிள்? இங்க ஃபயர் பார்த்தேன்னா ஃபயர் இருக்குன்னு சொல்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஐ சா த ஃபயர் previously, therefore I can give the example. But you don't have example to give like that. That's what Gaudapadacharya asked. Ajadvai jayate yasya drishtantastasya nasti vai. There is no drishtanta for your anumanam. Therefore what? Jatascha jayamanasya cha na vyavastha prasajyate. உனக்கு ஒரு வியவஸ்தையே இல்லையா பேசுறதுக்கு? கொஞ்சம் புரிஞ்சுக்க வேண்டாமோ பேசுறதுன்னு he is shouting at him. Who is shouting? Gaudapadacharya refuted that Satkaryavadi Sankhya philosopher over. Now comes to the next Karika. From 14th onwards up to 23rd Karika, another philosopher, Dvaita philosopher. So we can take it a Purva Mimamsaka, almost Purva Mimamsaka Karma Kandi. What he says, now his way of creation is different. Again we have to understand his creation. Ella false da. And we have to understand to negate. What to do? We have to understand that Dvaita philosopher's view of creation and what are the fallacies. After understanding that fallacies, Shankaracharya writes commentary how Gaudapadacharya negates that Dvaita philosopher's creation. Let us read that 14th Karika. Heturadif palam esham adir hetuf palasya cha heto palasya janadihi katham tairupavarnyate. All are very important Karikas. Unless you understand the other systems of philosophies, you cannot have a firm knowledge in your philosophy. Because once in a while those people will come and attack you, either directly or indirectly. At that time your knowledge will be, shaken. Is my understanding is right or wrong? Appo question varum. So therefore better to the enemy, you have to once for all, you have to eliminate that all confusions. You have to eliminate. Gaudapada refutes all forms of Dvaita philosophers here. Now see the difference between Sankhya, Nyaya and Dvaita and Advaita. You have to internally keep in your mind the differences. Okay. Dvaita philosophers, they are not Tarka Pradhana. They are Veda Pradhana. Nyaya, Sankhya philosophers are Tarka Pradhanam. Tarka is primary, Veda is secondary for them. Whereas Dvaita philosopher, Veda also primary, Tarka is secondary for him. So that's why he is taking Gaudapada taking him last. And namaku very close on matter. We are also like that only, Advaita philosophers, we also take Veda Pradhanam, Tarka is secondary. So Advaiti introduced the law of karma as an ultimate answer. Sankhya philosopher want to arrive at Moola Karanam in the last time. Pradhanam is the Moola Karanam of Srishti and Chunna. We have negated. Moola Karanam, fundamental cause, ultimate cause cannot be the Pradhanam is our standpoint. Moola Karanam or Pradhanam. No, Pradhanam cannot be the fundamental cause of this creation. Maya is the fundamental cause and Cholalama. With Maya, Brahman is creating this universe, we said. Maya is the helping factor. It is a Upadana Karanam. It is not the Moola Karanam. Who is Moola Karanam? Anna Brahman. Karanam illada Karanam avaru. Brahman da. Karanam illamal Karanama irukkaranna. Appadi purinjakanam. That is why many people get confusion. Advaita padikkavangalukku puriyala. Inka Advaita padikkaadavangalukku eppadi puriyum? Advaita padikkavangalukku Dvaitama purinjikara, illanna Visishtadvaitama purinjikara, tappa purinjikara. Ennamo over knowledge, maybe sometimes romba sharp irundha kuda brain intelligence taandi poidum. Namma kuda appaditha oru vaati. When we are so sharp, when we are so alert, and the address thedinde povom, and the veedu adu taandi poidum. Pathande irukka eppudu miss ayiduchunna. Thiri pinnadi povana traffic jam. Eppudu pinnadi varudhu. Pinnadi vara mudiyala anna madri. Adu madri this Visishtadvaita, Advaita, all they have missed that door number. What is that door number? Advaitam Brahma door number. They have missed and gone to the next door. Third indirika yengen. Adida right address and solran. That's why their moksha is not a permanent moksha. Apekshika karanamana maya vechinde atyantika karanamani solran. Apekshika karanam. My parents are cannot be moola karanam. சொன்னானில்லையோ அம்மா அப்பா மூல காரணம் எப்படி ஆக முடியும்? தாத்தா பாட்டி மூல காரணம் ஆக முடியாது. அந்த கொள்ளு தாத்தா கொள்ளு பாட்டி மூல காரணம் ஆக முடியாது. மாதிரி மூல காரணம் என்னப்பா? நீங்க பிரகிருதி மூல காரணம் ஆக முடியாது. நீங்க ஃபண்டமெண்டல் காசுக்காக தேடும் போது மூல காரணம் போய் காரணம் எப்படி சொல்ல முடியும்? மூல காரணம்னு சொல்ல கூடாது. அதுக்கு மூல காரணம் வேற ஒன்னு இருக்கு. Therefore, here Dvaita philosopher introduced the law of karma is the moola karanam of this creation. Avan enna sonna? Sankhyavari pradhanam is the moola karanam. Nam enna sonnom? And the Maya is the power of Brahman. In the presence of that Brahma Chaitanyam, Maya is activated and sonnanga kani Maya is not swatantram according to Advaita. According to Sankhya, Maya is swatantram, independent. நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம்னா Maya is swatantram illai. It is paratantram, depending upon Chaitanya. Yenna, Maya is inert. The inert thing always has to depend upon a sentient entity. Inert thing cannot create, cannot function anything. Anyway, it cannot function, it cannot create anything. Therefore, what? Now this Dvaita philosopher comes, karma is the karanam for this creation. Karma is the karanam for this creation. What he says, Yesham, some other people, some Dvaita philosophers, we have to supply. Some holds this view. What is that view? Hetoho phalam adihi, hetuhu adihi palasya. No confusion. Over confusion, mela confusion. Even what he says, he gives various, we have to give various options to him. Idella Vikalpa method we call it as. Like 5-6 options we have to see in this. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 work or 5-6 options we can give to him. In the option lo ponalum kuda, he is wrong only. Dvaita philosopher. நீ இப்படி பாத்துறீங்க, இந்த ஆங்கிள் அதையும் தப்புதான், இந்த ஆங்கிள் பாரு அதையும் தப்புதான், இந்த ரெண்டு ஆங்கிள் சேர்த்து பாரு அதையும் தப்புதான். இந்த மாதிரி போய் we have to negate him. எதுக்கு சுவாமினி இவ்வளவு கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டு அவன் நெகேட் பண்ணணும் అని நீங்க கேட்ட, because there are people who understands Veda in a different way. Because of that wrong understanding, they can never get liberation. They can never get moksha. Their definition of moksha itself is different. It is entirely different. Jivan mukti angarde kadiyadu. Liberation angarde kadiyadu according to them, because of wrong understanding. Because of wrong understanding. Therefore, their conclusion also is what? Wrong. Wrong conclusion comes. What are the wrong conclusions he is going to get because of wrong apprehension, wrong perception towards creation? He says, shariram, phalam means here shariram. The effect is the origin, hetoho, of the cause. And the cause, hetu means here karanam, phalam means karyam, adi means cause. Hetuhu adihi, the cause is the origin of the phalasya. Cause origin is because of effect. Dvaita philosopher says, cause is born because of effect, effect is born because of cause. இப்படி சொன்னா உங்களுக்கு புரியாது. அவன் என்ன சொல்றான்னா, what is his internal meaning? Karma is the cause of body. Shariram is the phalam. Phalamanana karyam. This shariram is born because of hetu. That hetu is karma, cause. Hetu anna cause, karanam. Phalamanna karyam, effect. In the shlokanlo. எப்படி புரிஞ்சுக்கணும்? ஹேத்து பலான்னு, ஹேத்து மீன்ஸ் காஸ் காரணம், பலா மீன்ஸ் effect காரியம். What this Dvaita philosopher says, karma is the hetu, karma is the punya papa karma, dharma adharma karma is the hetu for this body. This is phalam, karyam. Not only that, if you ask, how do you know? Now you have to put two options in this shloka. In the 14வது காரிக்க வந்து two options we are presenting his understanding. அந்த ரெண்டு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் தப்புன்னு ப்ரூவ் பண்ணணும். இப்போவே இந்த 14வது காரிக்க படிக்கும் போதே அந்த ரெண்டு புரிஞ்சுக்கணும் ஆப்ஷன்ஸ். அந்த ரெண்டு ஆப்ஷன்ஸ் தப்புன்னு சொல்லணும். எப்படி? I want to independently present to you. Hetu phalanna karanam karyam. Okay, what is his intention? How to understand first option? Let us assume karma is the moola karanam of the world. What he says here in the karikala, adudha solran. karma is the moola karanam of the world. Gaudapada is asking, I ask you, from where did this punya papa karma has come? Because Bhagavan does not produce punya papa karma. Karma is the cause of this body. We are asking the question. Karma karanamanna in the vadambuke, karma enga indi vandade. Where from this karma has come? Tell me. Bhagavan produced karma, punya papa karma. Punya papa karma dane sharirathukku karanam. In the punya papa karma moolama shariram vandadanna, in the punya papa karma eppadi vandadu enakku sollanum. That is our question. His first option is what? Karma is the cause of the body. Punya papa are the generators of this body. Bhagavan is not the cause. Punya papa karma is the cause. Karma is generated out of whom? Karma is generation. Karma is the cause for the origin of the body. Karma generated by whom? Karta. Where is the Karta? Innu porakave illiye. Ippudana poranda. Karma moolama poranda in the Karta. Okay. This body is born now only, no? After karma. And the karma yaro pannirkanume. Puriyartho? And the karma அது இந்த சரீரத்துக்கு காரணமா இருந்தா அந்த கர்மா யாரு பண்ணிருக்கா? கர்த்தா இல்லாமல் கர்மா இருக்க முடியாது இல்லையோ? I hope I am communicating. Suppose Dvaita philosopher says, according to Purva Kandins, in Upadeshasaram also we saw long ago, karma itself gives phalam. Why Ishvara? Karma is the cause for giving. Karma is the giver. Everything in there. That philosopher, this philosopher, karma alone is the cause of this body. And sonna, and the karma யாராவது பண்ணிருக்கணுமே, அது கர்த்தா இருந்தாதானே கர்மா பண்ண முடியும். இப்போதான் பிறந்திருக்கா இந்த கர்த்தா, இந்த பாடி. அந்த கர்மா யாரு பண்ணிட்டான்? அந்த கொஸ்டின் கேட்டா you don't have answer. Because karma is the moola karanam. அப்பதான் மூல காரணம் கர்மா இந்த பாடிக்கு காசுன்னா it is ruled out. So karma is generated out of karta. Therefore karta is not born for you because you have taken karma as the moola karanam. I am asking, who did that karma? Which is the moola karanam of this body? Who did that karma? Who did that karma? Which is the cause of this body? You have no answer because that is the moola karanam for you. Adukku innor karanam solla mudiyala. Ena karma da moola karanam for you. Therefore first option ruled out. Suppose second option and the slokamla irukke. Second half lo adihetuhu phalasya. Can you say shariram is the cause of the world? The shariram da in the world ulagathukku karanam. In the shariram, this body alone is the cause of this world. Karma alone is the cause of this entire creation. All bodies have come, you said. But when I ask how that karma came, you don't have answer. Now tell me, is this shariram is the cause of this creation? Can you say this body is the moola karanam of this creation? Therefore he says here, second half la paranga, phalasya adihi hetuhu. This shariram is the cause of this universe. Phalasya na sharirasya karanam. Bhagavan gives this to everyone to do karma. This body is the cause of this universe. Bhagavan gave this body to you to do karma. Appadi sonna, Bhagavan gave this body. Bhagavan gave this body to do karma in this world. If you say, Bhagavan gave this body on what basis? On what basis? Determining what factor he has given the body. Even in the shariram kodukano, ippadipatta shariram kodukanumna, adukku edho or norm irkanume. எந்த நாம் வச்சுட்டு பகவான் இவனுக்கு இந்த உடம்பு இந்த உடம்பு எப்படி கொடுத்திருக்காரு? எல்லாம் ஒரே மாதிரி இல்லையே பாடிஸ். One person is a healthy person, one person is unhealthy person, one person is rich person, another person is poor person, one person is highly intelligent person, one person is highly dull person. Why Bhagavan gave this type of bodies and these type of bodies? Why these differences are there? How Bhagavan determined this body is for this? And you cannot give answer for that also. Bhagavan will not having any determining factor to give this body. இது எதுக்காக இவனுக்கு கொடுக்கணும்னா, இவனுக்கு கர்மா பண்றதுக்காக நான் இந்த பாடி கொடுக்கறேன்னு பகவான் சொல்லலாமா? Bhagavan cannot say I am giving this body for him to do karma. That is also wrong. That is also wrong. So the very type of body determined by karma only. Therefore Bhagavan cannot give the body. The very type of body determined by karma according to Veda. The very type of body, this type of body is because of due to this karma. This type of body is because of this due to this karma. அப்படிதானே நமக்கு தெரியும் எல்லாருமே. என்ன பாப்பம் பண்ணிட்டானோ பாவம் அந்த மாதிரி கஷ்டப்படுறான், என்ன புண்ணியம் பண்ணிட்டானோ இவனுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி நல்ல உடம்பு கிடைச்சிருக்கேன் சொல்றோமா இல்லையோ? சும்மா சொல்றோம். இந்த கர்மா எப்படி பண்ணிட்டானே யாருக்கு நமக்கு அந்த கொஸ்டின் கேட்க மாட்டோம். When he did this karma, என்ன பாபம் பண்ணிட்டானோ, என்ன புண்ணியம் பண்ணிட்டானா, ஏதோ புண்ணியம் பண்ணிட்டா பூர்வ ஜென்மலாம். எங்க பூர்வ ஜென்மா உனக்கு தெரியுமா? தெரியாது, ஆனாலும் சொல்றோம். Will it stand? That statement stand for a long time? Is it just a belief? No. Your intellect after some time, no. யாருக்கு அந்த லாஸ்ட் ஜென்மா இதெல்லாம் சும்மா ஏதோ சொல்றான் காக் அண்ட் புல் ஸ்டோரிஸ் மாதிரி. Intellect cannot stand for that much time. So therefore no karma, no janma. புரியுறதா? But then karma siddhanta vyavaharikam. There is no absolute karma to determine the body. There is no real body born out of karma. What he says, karma is real, body is real, Bhagavan gave the body, Bhagavan only want to make this person to do karma. எதுக்கு? சும்மா இருக்க கூடாது. அவர் ஏன் நமக்கு உடம்பு கொடுத்துட்டு நம்ம ஏன் வேலை பண்ண வைக்கணும்? Why he has to do that job? லீலா, ஸ்போர்ட். நான் ஒரு விளையாட்டு பொம்மையா, உனக்கு ஒரு இதென்ன விளையாட்டு? என்ன கதை பேசுறேன்னு? லீலா கிடையாது, ஸ்போர்ட்டு கிடையாது, ஒண்ணுமே கிடையாது. ஒண்ணுமே கிடையாதுன்னா மண்ணாங்கட்டி என்ன இருக்க சுவாமினி, ஒண்ணுமே இல்லைன்னா ஒன்னும் இருக்கிற மாதிரி ஒரு தோற்றம் இருக்கு. ஒண்ணுமே இருக்கிற மாதிரி ஒரு தோற்றம் தான். தட்ஸ் வை ரொம்ப ரொம்ப எக்ஸ்ட்ராக்ட் சப்ஜெக்ட். இது புரிஞ்சுக்கிறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். ஓகே, இப்ப புரியலன்னா எப்போ புரியும், ஒரு நாளுக்கு பரவாயில்ல. ஜஸ்ட் புட் சீட் இன் யுவர் மைண்ட். ஓகே, பகவான் கிரியேட்டிங் த பாடி டு டூ கர்மா இஸ் ராங். தட் இஸ் செகண்ட் ஆப்ஷன். பகவான் cannot determine the body and just to do this karma. This body is based on karma only. Bhagavan giving this body only based on karma only we say. Therefore you cannot say karma is the cause of body or body is the cause of karma. You cannot say hetu phala or phala hetu. You cannot say. That's what he says. Phala adihi hetoho hetuhu adihi phalasya. It's not, both are not right. Shariram has beginning is not correct. Shariram has beginning is not correct. Karma also has beginning is also not correct. Then katham anadihi hetoho phalasya upavaranyate. How can you talk about the beginninglessness of the cause and the effect by accepted by them? How they can accept it? The beginningless of the cause. beginningless of the cause means a cause is the cause, real cause is that which doesn't have a beginning. கர்மா சொன்ன பிகினிங் வருது. என்ன கர்ம பண்றதுக்கு கர்த்தா இருக்கணும். கர்மா ஸ்டார்டிங் என்ன பிகினிங் தானே அது. ஓகே, பாடி is born because of karma, that is called a beginning. Body is born is a beginning, and the beginning is there. Now once you say beginning, it cannot be a moola karanam. That which has got a beginning cannot have a status of moola karanam. என்ன சுவாமினி நீங்க சொன்னது உங்களுக்கு புரியுறதா சுவாமிஜி என்ன கேட்கிறேன்ல, புரிஞ்சுதா சொல்றேன். என்ன கர்மா cannot have the beginning. ஒரு வாட்டி கர்மான்னு சொன்னாலே இந்த ஆக்ஷன் இஸ் ஸ்டார்டிங். கர்மா cannot be the beginningless cause. மூல காரணம் ஆக முடியாது. கர்மான்னு சொன்னாலே பிகினிங் అని வருதும்மா. அந்த கர்மான்னு சொன்ன உடனே பாடி இஸ் கமிங், பாடி இஸ் டூயிங் சம் ஆக்ஷன், பாடி இஸ் வார்ன் అని சொன்ன என்ன அர்த்தம்? It is starting and it has got a beginning. So body also cannot be the moola karanam, karma also cannot be the moola karanam. Then what is moola karanam anna? இந்த ரெண்டு சேர்த்து மூல காரணம்னு சொல்லிடலாமோ? எப்போ when you are confused what you do na எல்லாம் மிக்ஸ் பண்ணிட்டு sometimes when you are cooking ஐட்டம் நல்லா வரல என்ன பண்ணுவேன்னா அது இது சேர்த்து ரெண்டு மிக்ஸ் பண்ணோம்னா நியூ ரெசிபி வந்துடும். அது மாதிரி ஏதாவது நியூ ரெசிபி பண்ணிடலாமா? இது என்ன ரெசிபின்னு கேட்டா நீங்க கண்டுபிடிங்க எங்களை. அதெல்லாம் சுவாமினி மேல எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட் பண்ணுவா. பிக்ஷை கொடுத்தும் போது ஸ்டூடெண்ட் when item is சும்மா உங்க சொல்லல, நான் just I am telling, when we are not getting the recipe properly we will mix this recipe and that recipe, both you mix a new recipe has come அந்த மாதிரி நெக்ஸ்ட் காரிகால் அப்படி சொல்ல போறான் அவன். இப்போ கர்மா cannot be the மூல காரணம், body also cannot be the மூல காரணம். Therefore what can be the மூல காரணம்? Let me try third option. हेतुरादि फलम येषाम् आदिर हेतु फलस्य च तथा जन्म भवेत् तेषाम् पुत्रात् जन्म पितृर्यथा. Third option, suppose he says Shariram and karma both can mutually cause and effect. Both are mutually cause for and effect. Karma is the cause, Shariram is the effect. Suppose you take Shariram is the cause, karma is the effect. Both mutually are the cause for this creation. Appadi sollanuma. Suppose you say so, like that, the relation, it is illogical. Cause and effect cannot have a relation to mutually, they cannot be the cause of this creation mutually. Who are they mutually? Karma and body. Who are they? Cause and effect. Effect and cause. Both of them, cause and effect cannot be together cause of this universe. Why? Why? Cause and effect. காரணம் and காரியம் ரெண்டு சேர்ந்துதான் காரணம் இந்த ஜகத்துக்குன்னு சொன்ன அதையும் சொல்ல முடியாதுன்னா காரணம் காஸ் காரணம் அண்ட் காரியம் சொன்ன உடனே காஸ் இஸ் தட் which is before the effect. Cause is that which is before the effect. Karanam is that, what is the karanam? Which is existing before the effect. Karyam. Karyam is that which is later to karanam. இல்லையோ அது வந்து பிஃபோர், இது வந்து லேட்டர். இந்த ரெண்டு மியூச்சுவல்ல எப்படி கிரியேஷன் பண்ண முடியும்? புரியுறதோ? காரணம்னா காரியத்துக்கு முன்னாடி இருந்தது, காரியம்ங்கிறது என்ன காரணத்துக்கு அப்புறம் தான் இருந்தது. இந்த காரணம் வந்து ப்ரீவியஸ், Karyam vandi later, in the previous one later vandi, how can they coexist? How can they coexist mutually to create this world? That's what he asks here. Heto adihi phalam esham adir hetu phalasya cha tatha janma bhavet tesham. உங்களுக்கு புரியலன்னா நான் எக்ஸாம்பிள் தரேன், புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்கன்னு சொல்றாரு அவர். என்ன? ஃபாதர் இஸ் பார்ன் ஃப்ரம் த சன். இப்ப புரியறதா? அவருக்கு தெரியும், நமக்கு புரியாதுன்னு தெரியும் அவருக்கு. அதுதான் he gives the example. எப்படி என்ன? just as the father is born from the son. எப்படி? can father anywhere born from the son? Father is the cause who exists before the son, who is, which is son? Not that son. Who is born later. Sannilande appa eppo, how can he be born? Because son, our own son is born later to the father. Now father முன்னாடி இருந்தா தானே son வர முடியும். அதனால cause and effect together can cause for the creation சொல்ல முடியுமான்னு. அது எப்படி இருக்குன்னா, புத்திரன் வந்து அப்பான்னு வர மாதிரி இருக்கும் இல்லையா? காஸ் என்ன முன்னாடி இருந்திருக்கணும், எஃபெக்ட் என்ன லேட்டர் இருக்கணும். இது ரெண்டு சேரதுங்கிறது, டுகெதர் மியூச்சுவலா கிரியேஷன் பண்றதுங்கிறது அது இல்லாஜிக்கல். My father and myself both are cause for this. நெக்ஸ்ட் திங் என்ன, அது எப்படி முடியும்? என்ன, மை ஃபாதர் பிறக்கிறதுக்கு நான் காரணம் என்ன? எப்படி எவ்வளவு ஃபன்னியா இருக்கு இல்லையா? This is mutually. Some people say effect is the origin of the cause and the cause is the origin of the effect. Effect is the cause of the cause. Effect is the cause of that cause and cause is the cause of the effect. Says effect is the origin of the cause. Origin enna adilanda varade enna artham, origin. Then origin of the effect also is, and the cause is the origin of the effect. The first line you see, phalam adihi hetoho. Phalam adihi enna here origin enna artham. Phalam is the effect. Effect is the origin of the cause. From phalam alone the cause has come. Or you can say the hetu is the adihi phalasya. Cause is the origin of the effect. What is earlier in time is the cause, what is later is in time is cause, effect. So you cannot say from cause the effect has come, from effect cause has come, mutually it has come. They cannot coexist. If they coexist, they cannot have cause effect relation. அப்பா பையன் ஒரே டைம்ல இருக்க முடியுமா? அப்பாவும் பிறந்தார், குழந்தையும் பிறந்தாருன்னா they can born together at a time. If they born together, they are not father and son. புரியுறதோ? They born at a time, they are not father and son, they are twins. Okay, இது புரியலன்னா இன்னொரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்றேன். நெக்ஸ்ட் எக்ஸாம்பிள் அவரே சொல்ல போறார். Fourth option, third option also ruled out. What is that? What is if you say mutually they are cause and effect, it will mean what is earlier in time will be the later in time. What is later in time will be the earlier in time. But earlier become later, later will become earlier. Which one is earlier? Which one is later? Earlier one became the later, later one became the earlier. எது earlier எது later? இப்போ புரியவே இல்லையே, கன்ஃபியூஷன் ஆயிருக்கேன்னா. அப்போ என்ன ஆயிடுச்சு தெரியுமோ? earlier became later also, later became earlier also. earlier later ஆயிடுச்சு, later earlier ஆயிடுச்சு. அப்போ earlier laterல மீனிங்கே போயிடுது. இட் பிகம்ஸ் மீனிங்லெஸ். என்ன அது சுவாமினி இதெல்லாம் வேண்டாமுங்களே, அத்வைதமே நன்னா இருக்கு அது சொல்லுவாங்க. அதுக்குதான் அந்த வைராகியம் வரத்துக்காக தான் இது எல்லாமே. நாட் சும்மா கதை. தேர் இஸ் லாட் ஆஃப் டெப்த் இன் தட். நமக்கு புரியலன்னா அதுல டெப்த் இல்லாதன்னு நினைச்சுக்காதுங்க. நமக்கு புரியலன்னா என்ன அர்த்தம் தெரியுமோ? அங்க லாட் ஆஃப் டெப்த் இருக்குன்னு அர்த்தம். ஓகே, சும்மா சொல்ல உங்களுக்கு புரியும், கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருக்கும், அவ்வளவுதான், கொஞ்சம் டிஃபிகல்ட்டா இருக்கும். பிகாஸ் த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ் ஆர் லைக் தட். we have to see in our own mind frame. எங்கேயோ ஆங்கிள் வச்சு பார்த்தான்னா கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருக்கும். It takes time to set. It takes time, lot of time to set in. Next karika, 16th karika. Sambhave hetu phalayoho एषितव्यः क्रमस्त्वया युगपत्सम्भवे यस्मात् असम्बन्धो विषाणवत्. So Sariram and Karma both can mutually cause and effect. Relation is illogical. Because if one is the cause, it must be former, earlier. If one is the effect, it must be later to the cause. So mutual existence is not possible. Then what? In this fourth option, Gaudapadacharya says, in the 16th Karika, Karma and Sariram are simultaneously products, simultaneous products from which the whole creation has come. If karma and sariram comes at a time, they cannot be the cause and effect relation. Sambhave hetu phalayoho krama eshitavyaha. If the birth of the cause and the effect is accepted, if the birth of the cause and effect is accepted, see, once you accept the birth of the cause, it cannot be a moola karanam. Birth of the cause means its cause, you have to say. ஒரு காரணம் பிறந்ததுன்னு சொன்னா அந்த காரணத்துக்கு காரணம் என்னன்னு சொல்லணும் இல்லையோ? அந்த காரணத்துக்கு என்ன காரணம் என்ன? ஒரு வாட்டி பிறந்ததுன்னு சொன்னா எதிரால் பிறந்தது, எதிலிருந்து பிறந்ததுன்னு சொல்லணும். எதிலிருந்து பிறந்தது சொன்னா அது என்ன, அந்த காரணம் அது சொல்லணும். அந்த காரணம் சொல்லும் போது அது பிறந்ததா பிறக்கலையா, இது பர்த்லெஸ் காசா பர்த் இருக்கிற காசான்னு சொல்லணும். இல்ல பர்த் இருக்கிற காசுன்னா அப்போ அதுக்கு காரணம் சொல்லணும் இல்லையோ? இல்ல பர்த்லெஸ் காசு தான். இட் இஸ் பர்த்லெஸ் காஸ். ஹியர் ஓன்லி we attack other systems of philosophy. There is no birthless cause. காசுன்னு சொன்னாலே பர்த் இருக்கிற காசு தான் இருக்கு தவிர காசுல பர்த்லெஸ் காசுங்கிறது கிடையாது. பர்த்லெஸ் காசு, these two words are diagonally opposite. காசுன்னு சொன்னாலே அதுக்கு பர்த் இருக்குன்னு அர்த்தம். Therefore don't search for மூல காரணம். காரணம் అని சொன்னாலே பர்த் இருந்ததுதான் இருக்கும். பர்த் இல்லாத காரணம் கிடையவே கிடையாது. காசுன்னு சொன்னாலே இட் ஹாஸ் பர்த்னு அர்த்தம். మరి பிரம்மன் காரணமே என்ன? யாரு சொன்னா காரணம்? நாங்க சொல்லலையா? நீங்க தான் சொன்னாலே. நாட் ரியல் காஸ். வாட் வி சே இஸ் Brahman is not Atyantika Jagat Karanam, Apekshika Jagat Karanam, as though is the cause. Yenna Brahman thodakudadu. Thottitama avladha shock na. Oma Brahman cause and nijamana cause nu sollakudadu. Apparent cause. Apparent cause. Maya alone is undergoing a change in the presence of Brahma Chaitanyam. Brahman is not doing anything really. If Brahman is the cause, Brahman is also become what? Savikaram. Undergoes change, modification. Such a Brahman cannot be Nityam. If Brahman is the real cause of this universe, then how can you say Brahman is Karanam? Janmadyasya yataha, from whom this whole Janma, the creation has come. Yes, I say, Karya Karana Vilakshanam Brahma, as though cause. As though cause. You are cause for your creation. dream creation? Are you the waker is the cause for dream creation? Yes. Sollalama illaya? That's what my Shivaratri talk. It is available in website. If you want, you can listen. Shivaratri talk, what I said, are there two creations? Yes. Really? There are no two creations. There is no creation at all. So, creation vyavaharikama irukke thavara aatyantikama kadiyadu ani purinjakanum. Therefore, karanam illada oru karanam Brahman. But according to all other philosophers, karanam is real karanam. Because of that real karanam alone, this creation has come. There cannot be a karanam without undergoing a change. Karanam is that which undergoes a change. If are you karanam for your dream? What type of karanam you are? Undergoing a change karanam and not undergoing a change karanam. You are parinami karanam of your dream or vivartak upadana karanam of your dream? Adenna SWAMINI kettada. Are you changing cause of your dream or you are unchanging cause of your dream? Waker is the changing cause of the dream or unchanging cause of the dream. If he is a changing cause, he should not be available in the morning. You will not wake up. Avladha ayana kallal appude poittan dream lo. Pramadam. Illaya? Pramadam na danger and ardham. Not Tamil pramadam. Okay. Danger. Anala, waker is the vivarta upadana karanam of his own dream without undergoing change. I am intact and I can say dream karanam yaru? Naneda. Who? Waker. Wakere change agamal ஒரு ட்ரீம் கிரியேட் பண்ணும்போது பிரம்மனை சேஞ்ச் ஆகாமல் இந்த கிரியேஷன் உண்டு பண்ண முடியாதா? நீங்க தான் கேட்கணும், நான் இல்லை. யூ ஹேவ் டு ஆஸ்க். ஜஸ்ட் ஐ தி வேக்கர் வித்தவுட் அண்டர் கோயிங் எனி சேஞ்ச். இந்த ட்ரீம்ல வந்த வாட்டர் கானி ஃபயர் கானி ஏதாவது உங்க தொட்டதா, கொஞ்சம் எஃபெக்ட் பண்ணதா? ஒண்ணுமே பண்ணலையே. ஹாப்பிலி யூ ஹவ் கிரியேட்டட் த ட்ரீம் without undergoing any change. How you created? With what Shakti you have created? Nidra Shakti. Brahman kuda with his Maya Shakti, without undergoing any change, he is the cause of this universe. Your dream is unreal. Bhagavan's creation is also unreal. Puriyarada? Puriyano? Okay. Now I am commanding. You must understand. If you don't understand, that's why I am giving dream example. Whenever you are not able to understand, whenever you are not able to understand, takku an example ku pono. An example. What you are experiencing, the dream example. I, the waker, by my Nidra Shakti, without undergoing a change, even iota, even decimal point, without undergoing any change, I am creating what not in my dream. Tell me. I am creating everything. Nothing is touching me. I am intact. After waking up, I know everything is 100% real or unreal. Satyama sollunga. Unreal. Ningu what sollunga? Adhe madri Gnani elevate himself from vyavaharika avastha, wakerhood. I am free from Jagras, Swapna, Sushupti, Sputatara, Ya Samvit Vijrumbhate. I am Samvit. Atma Chaitanyam. In me, Jagrata Avastha, Swapna Avastha, Sushupti Avastha, all Avasthas are taking place. I am not undergoing any change. This is our standpoint. What this poor Dvaita philosopher not understanding what to do. Simultaneously is talking. Somehow you want to escape. Karma ni chonna first. Illa shariram ani solra later. Illa karma shariram rendu சேர்த்து ani solra. Mutual. Illa mutual. Illa simultaneous ani solra. Hetu phala yogo krama eshitavyaha tvaya. இப்போ இந்த ஆர்டர் சொல்லணும். எது ஃபர்ஸ்ட்? சரீரம் ஃபர்ஸ்டா, கர்மா ஃபர்ஸ்டா, தேங்காயா தென்னை மரமா, தென்னை மரமா தேங்காயா, எது ஒன்றும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சொல்லு. காஸ் இஃபெக்ட்ல எது நீங்க காஸ் எஃபெக்ட் எது ஃபர்ஸ்ட்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. இன்எக்ஸ்பிளிகபிள். That's why this cause effect karana karya vyavastha discrimination, this teaching is only for our understanding sake. தவிர அதை don't take really. So Gaudapadacharya going to negate this Yugapat also. It is like two horns born at a time. These two horns of the cow, he says, asambhavaha vishanavatar. This relation, cause relationship between two horns of the cow, possible? This horn is cause for this horn. எனக்கு இல்லை, கவுக்கு சொல்ல. இந்த horn is cause for this horn என்ன சொல்லலாமோ? Because they are twins. How can you talk the cause effect relation between twins? Therefore shariram karma, karma shariram. Stop this type of creation. There is no real creation. Come to my party. Party na not tea party. Okay, Advaitam party. Purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.